Hey guys, what's up? I am back for our final day of launch week where we're officially closing things out with what we've built to improve your end customer's billing experience. And to be honest, this really is one of my favorite topics when it comes to usage-based billing because we all use AI products in some capacity, so that just makes this deeply relatable. Customers get anxiety in using a product where billing is a black box and where they can only see their spend and overages when the invoice arrives at the end of the month, or you clicked a button and you exhausted all of your credits and then some. Billing is and always will be a core part of your product experience, and billing done right means that your end customers have real-time visibility, controllability, and predictability at every single turn. We've been preaching and building around this philosophy at Metronome for a while now, and today we're introducing 3 additional features to really triple down on this core billing tenet. All right, kicking off day 3 of launch week with our cost previewer endpoint. The TLDR here is that customers are making decisions in your app and they want to and need to understand the cost implications before they actually go ahead and commit to taking those actions. Your customers might be wondering things like, hey, if I hit generate right now, am I going to burn all of my credits, or am I going to take my account into overage, and if so, by how much? This causes your end customers to be pretty anxious and just, some opaqueness around the billing experience. So for the demo today, let's just say that I am an end user of Searchable. Searchable uses Metronome on the back end to power their usage-based billing. As an end customer, I'm on a package that provisions me $10 of trial credit. And then I also have tiered pricing where the first 1,000 rows costs a cent and anything thereafter is half a cent. As an end customer, let's just say that I am looking for companies in SF and I want to generate 1,000 rows. But before I hit generate, I'm actually kind of nervous and anxious because after all, I only have $1 of credit remaining, and I just want to know how much overage I will incur. Because Searchable uses Metronome, they're able to deliver their end customers with a cost preview. We offer 2 modes for the cost previewer API. The first one is replace mode, and in this mode, the event cost preview has no context into the customer's existing usage, but we do have context into the customer's pricing package, so the different tiers. So it's basically returning the cost of the operation as if there was no other usage or it was a clean slate. So if I hit preview cost here, I can see that exporting or generating the 1,000 rows will cost $10. The other mode for the cost previewer is merge mode. And in this mode, the cost preview is generated based off of both the customer's provision package, so think the tiers again, and then also takes into account their existing usage up to this point. So just to walk through this, before I hit this button here, we had $10 of free trial credit. I used 9 of it, and there's 1 remaining. So if I hit check credits here, if I perform this operation, I will exhaust all of my credits and I will go $4.50 into overage. Looking at the API response here, a couple things to call out. Firstly, the overage is pulled directly here from the total on the invoice. If I scroll down, again, there was tiering to the rows. The first 1,000 are a cent, and I had used 900 rows already. So 100 of the net new 1,000 are going into tier 1 and are priced at a cent. And then all of the extra, which is 900, are being priced at tier 2, which is half a cent. And then down here, I can also see that my trial credit was completely burned down. So that's sort of what that's exactly what the notification that popped up there said. Now, as an end customer, that's actually fine. I thought it was going to be in the hundreds. 450 is totally doable, and I need to see these companies in SF, so I'm just going to hit generate here. And just as the cost previewer expected or predicted, we have no more credits remaining, and we are now $4.50 into overage. The cost previewer API lets your customers understand both how much operations will cost, as well as what their invoice will look like and their credits and commits after an operation happens. This ultimately just builds a lot of trust with your end customers and your product. Next up, we have the embeddable billing console, which I was so excited about that I actually previewed this on day two. But the billing console can be embedded directly into your end customer's dashboard. So it gives customers a self-serve view into their billings. I can see any of my draft invoices that are live. I can also view any of my historical invoices as well as the payment statuses that are associated with them. So in this case, I can see that one of the payments have failed. So directly in the billing console, I can go ahead and update my payment method, add a card that actually works, and then pay for that invoice directly on the product without ever having to leave it. Usage invoices in the billing console will update continuously in real time. So as customers consume services or consume more of the products, they'll have real-time visibility into spend throughout the billing period. All right, and for the last feature of Launch Week, we have our lifecycle notifications. These notifications let you identify and act on time-based signals, so you can trigger alerts before, at, or after critical moments. An example and use case for this is sending an in-product message to a user 7 days before their trial ends. A couple examples of them here, and there's another page of them as well. But basically, this helps you capture expansion opportunities. You can inform customers of expiring contracts, commits, and ultimately just deliver a seamless customer experience. As you saw with all of the other features that we launched today, billing is part of the core product experience, and a big part of that is making sure that your end customers know exactly what they're spending and have control over that. Officially signing off, and see you tomorrow for the recap.